Rocket Fuel about a year ago launched a product, a brand product. Historically, Rocket Fuel, as well as a lot of other platforms like ours, were oriented around direct response. We're trying to drive a purchase conversion. But we launched this product about a year ago around brand, where we're working with advertisers to help them achieve their brand objectives through video campaigns. So this product can enable an advertiser to target demographics like they do on television, so they can target on age or gender, common TV targeting tactics. Similarly, they can measure the impact of their ads, not just online, but also in terms of offline in-store activity. So through partnerships with some data partners, where we enable advertisers to run a video campaign and then track the impact of that campaign in online as well as offline activity. And we're doing all this through exchange partners, where we source our video inventory through large ad exchanges, and we're also building up some publisher direct sources of inventory. We're doing three things we think are kind of special with publishers. One is we have a product that we offer to publishers called Audience Extension. And what Audience Extension is a way for publishers to drive incremental advertising revenue by running ads not just to visitors to their own websites, but also reaching those same visitors off of their site for incremental impression opportunities. So we have a number of happy publisher clients who are using Rocket Fuel's Audience Extension to drive those campaigns. Second thing we're doing is what we're calling Publisher Direct, where in addition to our ad exchange sourcing relationships, we're also looking to create direct exchange and supply relationships with the publishers. We see that as important for a couple of reasons. One is that there's some real scarcity in the marketplace, certainly around video advertising, so we see it as a way to get at some of this hard to source impressions. Secondly, we see it as a hedge. If there's all buying's done through exchanges, we've lost some control there. So we see it as an important way to hedge and learn more about publishers. And finally, we see it as a way to get some quality and viewable impressions. So it's an initiative that we've kicked off. And then finally, we are doing a lot around private marketplaces. So that is campaigns where the advertiser is known to the publisher rather than being an anonymous auction. So through private marketplaces, we've driven some real interesting campaigns for folks like Allstate and Intuit and some of our larger enterprise clients, where they could get, for example, a Black Friday campaign on a large publisher, or they could get a March Madness campaign on a large publisher through one of these private marketplace deals. Rocket Fuel acquired X+1 about 6 months ago in September of 2014, and the rationale for the acquisition was that Rocket Fuel really sees the digital landscape changing to one of a digital marketing hub, where advertisers more and more are looking towards having a single platform or a connected set of platforms where they can reach their prospects and customers through a software hub, if you will. And X+1's DMP, or data management platform, helps the advertisers to do that by putting the advertiser's data into a single place and enabling the advertiser to connect not just to paid media impressions in the display or exchange space, but also to other marketing channels like email or even direct mail or SMS or their website or apps. So that was the rationale in the X+1 acquisition. And more and more where we see the industry going, rather than this start-stop cadence of campaigns and insertion orders, really moving to more of a continuous cadence of always-on advertising, and that's what the X+1 software helps Rocket Fuel to provide.